Several years ago, we learned that we could not arrest our way out of the youth disorder issue on the MBTA. And we looked to a multidisciplinary approach to deal with youth disorder. And that generated Stopwatch. The Stopwatch program is a number of key stakeholders that we've involved in interacting, creating positive interactions with the youth. And that includes the Boston School Police, the Boston Police, the probation officers, the school administrators, and the Boston street workers, among others. And what we realized was that with this multidisciplinary approach, we could reduce the anonymity among the students with the police and lessen the youth disorder.
The anonymous offender is the target of the program. A youth who is unknown is more apt to offend than a youth that is known. In an example, a youth showing up, say, at downtown crossing here today, and a probation officer recognizes him. That youth in check for the day, and the residual carryover effect could be several days after that. They don't know where we're going to go. We're based on data. We form our schedule, and it's very contemporaneous to what's going on, the heartbeat of the city. And we disperse our advocates and our partners in those locations as a group to effectively communicate. We're not name, rank, and serial number. We're how you doing. First thing is a handshake. Feel safe when you come through here?
Yeah, actually.
In traditional law enforcement, the response is usually to investigate, arrest, and solve a crime. With Stopwatch, we're all about prevention and intervention. We're looking about stopping problems from occurring. We're looking at intervening in kids' lives and changing their behaviors.
I'm the conflict mediator for Cambridge Public Schools, and we provide mediation services for young people who are arrested and trying to avoid court involvement and criminal records. We give them the opportunity to do mediation, and it's been very effective. Stopwatch makes a big difference because of the fact that young people can see that the police are not just there to try to attack them. They are actually giving the young people an opportunity to solve their own problems and demonstrating some faith that the young people don't want to do the wrong thing and that they will take the opportunity to resolve their conflicts outside of the court and outside of being arrested. So I think it's very important to spread that kind of work out into the community.
What makes this program of value to the Boston Public School System is the leverage of youth advocates across the city of Boston to address the issue of truancy and student violence.
Truancy Watch was an outgrowth of the Stopwatch program. During the Stopwatch program, we interact with the youth before school and after school. But we realized there was a group of youth that didn't attend school and were hanging out in our transit system. So we developed Truancy Watch to interact with those youth, get their information and get referrals so that they could get back into the school system.
I've seen many tangible benefits. One, for us, the Boston Public School System, through our partnerships through the Stopwatch and Truancy program, we established a re-engagement center which focuses on two profiles of youth, dropouts and truants. And we included those two profiles together because we believe that truancy is a prerequisite to students dropping out of schools.
Well, my role in the Stopwatch is to help the MBTA police department to help find young youth that's out on truancy. This approach to help youth with understanding truancy is very, very helpful to youth, and to make them understand that education is more important than skipping school.
Clearly, we've had an impact with the Stopwatch program on the number of juvenile arrests we've made. 10 years ago, we arrested over 600 juveniles for youth and crime disorder on the MBTA. Now, we're averaging less than 100 arrests per year.
The biggest benefit is the ability to prevent crime from occurring in the first place, and then be able to refer kids that are at risk into services that are out there available to them. And I think they're the biggest benefits we get from these types of programs.
Kids need support, and they need adults to help them get to their adulthood of their lives with the support and resources to make it through.